Hi everyone, welcome back to After the Spiral. I'm Tessa.
I'm Elise.
And this is episode 3?
Yeah.
We made it to episode 3?
Upgraded our setup here.
If number 3 is your favorite number, you have to like and subscribe.
You're required to,
Yeah.
actually.
It's actually a hate crime on International Women's Day.
If you don't like this podcast.
Like this podcast and subscribe and follow us on Spotify.
And Instagram.
Just saying.
And TikTok. So, what was your highlight from this week?
Girl. I did my taxes this week.
Ooh.
So if I end up in jail one day, it's probably because I did them myself.
Can we talk about that for a second?
Why do we have to pay taxes?
Right? And the
First
money,
question.
Where's that money going towards? Do you know what I mean?
Well, we know where it goes. But some of the things that are funded, I don't really like.
Yeah.
So is this a sign to stop paying taxes?
This isn't any legal advice, by the way. Don't take this.
Yeah. But I did my taxes this week. Every year I get nervous that I did something really wrong and that the IRS is going to come for me.
And then at the end of the year, I'm like, am I committing a crime? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I get the money returned and I'm like, there's how?
Honestly, I have no clue. I just plug in the numbers and call it good. Most of the time, I don't really get too much back. I still worry. But also, if the IRS tries to come for me, I can't be the biggest. Yeah, no. Right. I'm like my little minimal income in the year. People are out here making millions, tax frauding the heck out of the IRS.
Are they getting caught?
No, 100%. So taxes definitely a highlight of this week. At least they're done.
Yeah, doesn't feel great.
Honestly, yeah.
You don't have to worry about them until next year.
Literally. Starting the podcast off on taxes. Yeah. So fun. All right, Elise, what was the highlight of your week?
I think I had 2. On Friday, I went to a silent rave in a cave.
Yeah, how was that?
It was so much fun.
Your pictures looked fun.
I was expecting a lot of house music and just the same BPM per, the whole time. But there was a group that came on. I think they were the third set of the night. And they played all bass. Oh, wow. It was amazing.
It sounds awesome.
We're talking Levity, Excision.
Was it weird having the headphones on and then watching everybody else jam out with their little headphones on? Yes. Or was it fairly normal? I've never understood the dynamic of those. I've never been to one.
So it's really interesting because there's 3 different stages, right? And the color corresponds with the stage color. Yeah. And so you could be around people and you're on a red, but then people around you are on a blue or a green. Yeah. And it never felt awkward to be listening to a different color. Mm-hmm. Everyone kind of just vibed out. Mm-hmm. And you could switch it, turn up the volume, turn down the volume, which I really liked because sometimes I don't want it to be completely taking over my body. It was really nice.
That's awesome.
But then when you took off the headphones and you heard
people
this is low-key a little awkward, but
that's the part I don't think I could get over. The idea of people being able to hear me scream to a song or sing a song. I bet everyone sounded awesome. But I think I'd get embarrassed for sure.
Yeah. But it was a lot of fun.
That's awesome.
Highly recommend. They do it every year apparently. So.
Yeah, and it's in a cave. And I think that venue is really cool.
If they do another kind of event like that at a different venue, we're going.
Yeah. 100%. I think it would be nice for the people who get overwhelmed with all the exterior noise. Sometimes at raves, you'll get a little overwhelmed in certain settings. So yeah, I think for the neurodivergent people. Yeah.
My second highlight of the week was went to IKEA on a Saturday night, and then I organized things.
This is not what I thought our 20s would be like.
Right?
If you had asked me when I had turned 21, I think was kind of during COVID. Mm-hmm. If you had asked me when I turned 23, what 20s would be like, I'd say shaking butt, traveling, being in the streets. But now our highlights are IKEA, taxes. For me,
organizing bins.
Yeah, Zumba. Very different than what I thought it would be. Tell me about your IKEA trip.
I have some plants that always die. And I'm like, why? Why do these always die in my possession? I don't understand. And I think it's literally the lighting in here and where I'm placing the plants.
She said, I can keep cats alive and I can keep my fiance alive and myself, but the plants,
for some reason, they always die. And this is partially because my cats like eat them, but also because they just don't get enough sun. In my apartment, it's really weird. Like some hours of the day we get a lot of sun, some hours we don't. So I went to IKEA and got a plant stand and put my terrarium on top of it. So now I can wheel around my terrarium anywhere in the apartment to wherever the sun is. So right now it's right next to the window, if you can see it.
Yeah, it looks nice. It's so cute. It's just like a little house, like a little greenhouse for her plants.
Yep.
Very homey, very cute.
So that's why I went to IKEA. And then obviously I had to look around at everything else. And I got the cat bin
for
that's
cat
going
treats.
Viral right now.
You know, I have not seen anything about it.
What?
Where has it gone viral? Instagram?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I don't be on there
That's
as
okay.
much as you.
That's okay.
But I haven't seen that, but it's so cutie.
It's so cute. I can like put a picture right here. What it looks like.
I love it.
But yeah, that was my highlight. But tell me more about the Zumba thing.
So I started doing Zumba a little over a month ago, I want to say. I had never done it previously, wanted to try something new. Signed up to go to LA Fitness, and from there went to classes. One class a week is with my girl Courtney. She's awesome. We be shaking back in there. I have to say, shaking back. This podcast is actually for the fellow people that are straight back to thigh, no butt. I see you. I hear you on this International Women's Day. Like and subscribe. But in Courtney's class, we be shaking back. We be having fun. And then Saturdays is my favorite day. It is a class with Jeremy. Like, let me set the scene. He has lights that he'll put on the floor that project onto the ceiling in fun colors. He has the strip lights that do like the ombre.
Yeah.
And we'll be dancing to like Latin music. We'll be dancing to Moana. This past week, we danced to Encanto and a butt shaking song that I don't know the name of, but it was so fun. Like, we were in there like... For the audio listeners, I was just demonstrating a dance move that we did in the class.
Why haven't you taken me?
Girl, because you have a busy schedule.
That's so true.
We both have busy schedules.
Yeah.
If you want to come with me on a Saturday.
I coach.
Yeah, that's the only day that he coaches class is Saturdays. It is so fun. I love it. I look forward to it every week. He just has such good energy. For one of the songs, he'll bring out the fan and like clack it. One of the songs he'll wave a pride flag around, like back and forth. And then one of the songs, he has a Minnesota flag that he'll wave around. It is just the most wholesome, fun experience. Like, you just have to be there to understand, like, it just feels like a community, and it's like 1 hour class.
I love that.
It is, yeah, it's my favorite part of the week, besides this podcast. If you haven't done a Zumba class before, I highly encourage you to. And make sure you find a really awesome instructor, because it just makes the experience all the more fun.
Yeah, we're going to have to go together.
Yeah, let's do it.
Because it's International Women's Day, we have to include something in this podcast.
Absolutely.
What's one thing you love about the women in your life, Tessa?
I love how the women in my life, it feels like a community. I'm talking specifically with like my friend group. I just know if anything comes up in my life, I know because of experience, last year was the worst year I've ever had. I know that if something is going on, or even if something isn't going on, I can call my friends, text my friends, see my friends, and everything just feels better. I'm sure other people can relate to that in some way. Yeah, we just have this like cute little community in our friend group. It's just kind of like indescribable. Everyone is so, I think all of us are funny in our own ways. All of us, I don't want to say soothe, but all of us comfort in a different way. And it is just a dynamic that works for us, and I'm really grateful for it. In addition to that, I think I have a lot of really great women role models in my life, my mom, my aunts, etc., that all contribute to who I am as a woman. They've all contributed to the way I was raised, made me a strong woman. So those are some of the things that I really appreciate and love about the people in my life.
I love that so much.
How about you?
The one thing I love about the women in my life is that they contribute a small little building block to who I am as a person. Mm-hmm. I think of all of my friends in our friend group. We all get along so well, and it's very organic, the way that we, interact with each other. And then if we do add people to our group, it's very organic.
Yeah.
And I love that when we do hang out and after, I feel a sense of like emptiness when you guys leave.
We're like each other's emotional support.
Yeah.
Is the best way to put it, honestly.
Exactly. And I love the little moments, which I didn't think... When I was younger, I feel like I didn't really appreciate them as much. But now that I'm older and like schedules get busier, just like little things I really appreciate. And that includes like all of the women in my life. My mom, I love my mom so much. All teenagers are like this. I was such a brat as a kid. I'll just be honest. I was.
We're both the oldest sibling.
Yep.
So we got a little spice to us sometimes.
And my mom's also the oldest daughter too.
So's mine. I forget it.
Oh my god.
We always like bond over that every time we discover that again.
But wait, really?
Yeah.
Wait, that makes a lot of sense that we get along really well.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, literally everybody in our friend group is the oldest sibling. Frankie is. Nolly is. Yeah, we've discovered that. Yeah.
Wait, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm. I think you gravitate towards people that are similar to you. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I definitely have friends that aren't the oldest sibling. I think the people that I'm closest with are, and I think that is so fascinating.
Interesting.
There has to be a psychology behind it. I think a lot of us think the same way. We've been through similar experiences being the oldest sibling. Like I have 2 younger siblings, you have 18 younger siblings.
Yeah. I think it's really hard for us as like oldest daughters to ask for help sometimes. And I think do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We kind of like try to take everything on.
All the time. And we don't really give space to explore ourselves. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And I think it's really hard being the peacekeeper all the time.
Yep.
I've had to do a lot of therapy. That isn't necessarily my responsibility, even though as the oldest, it feels
like you have to.
Exactly. Yeah.
Wow, that's really interesting.
Yeah.
I love all the oldest daughters in my life.
For real. I have another question.
Yes.
What's something women are secretly amazing at that the world doesn't give them enough credit for? I think there's a lot of things.
Yeah, there's a lot. I mean, just speaking from my experience, women pay attention to the details. I mean, this is a whole other discussion about like why men aren't looking at the details, but
psychology.
Yeah. It is pretty secretly amazing because like the things that run in the background, things you don't really think about. Growing up when my mom, she was a stay-at-home mom for the majority of my entire life, pretty much, but the majority of my siblings' lives as well. I just remember she would pay attention to the little details for 5 kids.
Yeah.
And I don't think she got enough credit for that.
Probably not, no.
No. And now she's back in the workforce, working in her field again, which is really cool. But I think that they don't give her enough credit for what she does in the background because she's there all the time. She keeps the place running. I think I got a lot of that mentality from her. Yeah. I'm also the same way at work too.
Yeah.
But just the details.
Hard work.
Yep.
I think for me, one thing that I think about a lot is how women are talked down for being emotional. But really, I think something that's lacking in a lot of men is like the emotional piece of things and emotional intelligence.
Absolutely.
I think I really value emotional intelligence in women, and that's something that I see in myself. That I'm like, yeah, I think this is a strong suit. I think a lot of people don't see that as a strong suit.
But it is. emotions are what makes us human. And if we can't express that, then it almost feels like very robotic to me. You know what I mean?
And in a society where things are becoming robotic really fast.
Very fast.
With AI and everything. I think now is the time to like lock in.
For that emotion.
Yeah. To be more emotional. And I think there's a lot of things. Be more emotional, be more creative, have more conversation. Like, I think about all the times that I'm on my phone. When I could be having a conversation with the people around me. That is the important stuff, is having conversations with people that you care about.
And community is also something that I feel like we've lost.
Yeah.
I just think about convenience culture and like I could order an Uber to go to the airport.
Yeah.
But I could also ask a friend.
Yeah.
And I could bring them to the airport. You know, like...
Convenience culture. I've never heard that. Interesting.
Yeah, like ordering food instead of like, I don't know, leaving your house to go to a restaurant or cooking at home. It just, things are so convenient at our fingertips. And I think that's created a lot of like anxiety in myself that like things have to be done super duper fast and everything has to be convenient. When in fact, the only way you're going to have community is if things are a little bit inconvenient for you. And I catch myself like all the time. I'm like, oh, I'm just going to order this online. But I'm like, I could just walk down the street to a store and get it. Probably to like a small business instead of ordering from like a large company. But because there's like a little bit of friction there, there's this resistance.
Because it isn't as convenient. That's fascinating. Thank you for bringing that up.
I have a really deep question for you.
Okay. Shoot.
Would you want to know the exact date you die or how you die?
I've actually thought about this question before. I don't think I'd want to know the date, but the way that I go out, I might want to know. I'd want to know if it's something cool or not. Like, she died swimming with orca whales. Because then at least I'd know that I made it to Norway, which is one of my, like, dream vacations. Or she died crossing the Drake Passage, trying to go to Antarctica. Like, I would know, oh, I at least tried to do some of the things that I have always wanted to do. If it was something sad, like she got hit by a bus, I guess I could
leave my house again.
Look out for buses.
No.
But I don't think I'd want to know the date because I don't want there to be like a timeline on my life, even though there kind of already is. I think I'd maybe want to know the way that I go out before I'd want to know the time. What about you?
Neither.
You wouldn't want to know either?
No, I don't want to know. Because I'm really anxious. And
That's
I think
so valid.
if I knew the date, I'd be anxious about the date.
Oh, 100%.
And then if I knew how I was going to die, I'd be anxious about the way I would die and I would just avoid whatever.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to say neither.
That's fair.
I know that's not an option here, so I think
it can be an option.
Yeah. I'd just rather not know anything.
I get the anxiety piece of it.
Because I don't want the anxiety to stop me from living my life. Because, like, what if how I die is, like, going on a vacation or something? Like, something traveling or whatever? I don't want to know.
I guess the way I see it is I might find comfort in the fact that I was at least trying to, like, live my best life in what I was doing whenever that were to happen.
That's valid.
She died breaking her ankle on the sidewalk after leaving a club. Like... She's at least living her best life.
Absolutely. I don't like questions like that. It makes me really anxious.
I
don't like existential questions.
Existential questions.
I don't like existential questions.
This podcast has gotten really deep compared to last 2 episodes.
Yeah, last week I was literally on my deathbed, so.
This shows the diversity. Is not the word to use.
Yes.
The different levels that we can be at. Now, I think we move into something lighter. March is an exciting time for a lot of people. We got St. Patty's Day. We also have March Madness.
Why'd you look at me like that?
That is the highlight for me, at least. March Madness.
No. You looked at me when
St. Patty's
Day.
Because she's Irish.
Yeah. You said, this is your holiday.
This is her holiday. March Madness. Mm-hmm. We look forward to that. Well, I look forward to that every year.
I don't know shit about basketball. See, I almost said baseball, so this is why I can't. Anything with balls, I don't really know.
Except for men. Ooh. I created a segment, a spin-off of March Madness called March Mayhem. Mm-hmm. For every week in March, we will be filling out a bracket. different topic than basketball, though. One week we might try and have Elise fill out a basketball bracket and see what happens.
That'd be so funny. We should do that.
See how close she can get. But for this week, we're doing a high anxiety bracket. Things that give us high anxiety
for no reason.
For no reason.
All right. So it looks like we have a few categories here.
Yeah, we have categories. Yeah.
So we have phone panic region, social situations, relationship micro terrors, and life admin chaos.
Yeah.
All of those categories already are giving me anxiety. And we haven't even gotten to the situations yet.
I created this based off of what I know about Elise and also what I know about myself. Things that might give me and her anxiety. We're both
very
pretty anxious people. And these are all seeded too. So you can see on the screen. So it goes first seed, third seed, second seed, fourth seed for each region.
And the winner will be the winner of Miss Unnecessary Cortisol 2026.
Which arguably could be the title for me and you.
All right. So starting off with the phone panic region.
Yeah.
Accidentally liking an old photo on like someone else's profile.
Yeah, someone else's profile or ex-partner's profile, anything.
Calling someone and it goes straight to voicemail.
Yeah.
I'm going to say accidentally liking an old photo.
I'd also say that.
Because, like, calling someone to go straight to voicemail, I'm cool with that.
You know I'm cool with it unless it is a situation where I feel like the person might be mad at me or ghosting me. I can see the argument there.
Yeah.
But the accidentally liking people's photos.
I hate that.
That is a panic that is so specific.
No, when you go like
and rooted.
When you like stalk someone and you go all the way down to their page and it's like someone from 2014 and you accidentally like it, you're like,
yeah, and you're like, I hope I liked it fast enough for them not to get the notification.
They're gonna get the notification. You know they're gonna see that and be like,
you're caught red-handed.
But the thing is like everyone does it. Like stalks people.
Yeah.
Like it's normal.
Yeah.
Have you ever gotten a notification that someone liked something from like years ago?
Honestly, no. I don't think I'm the kind of person where people would need to stalk what I'm doing 14 years ago. But you're my friend. Like, I don't think a sneaky link that I've had is going to go back and stalk my profile. Maybe they do, and they're just really stealthy.
Hey, they didn't like anything.
Okay, actually, there has been a time when this guy that I was seeing, it was maybe 6 months after I had stopped talking to him. I might have kind of ghosted him.
Yeah.
I'm not proud to admit, but I might have. He showed up an hour and a half late to our date. So that's partially why I ghosted him. He added me on Snap 6 months later. I was like, hello? Why did you do this? And he was like, I didn't know if it was you or not.
Be so
all of my profiles are the same handle.
Tessa Mayo 7.
And my Bitmoji looks just like me. Yeah.
Interesting.
So, yes, I do think accidentally liking someone's photo is...
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That would advance.
Yes. Send me a coma. Okay. The next one is seeing typing, then it disappears. Or unknown number calling you. I'm going to say the top, seeing typing, and then it disappears.
It definitely is the strongest, yeah.
I feel like I don't really have to elaborate on that. How about you?
I think that having that setting on, I feel people they know what they're doing. Mm-hmm. I personally don't have that setting on for anybody because I don't want to cause people to panic. Because sometimes it takes me a while to...
Wait, is that an iMessage?
Create a response.
I see the 3 dots.
Huh?
Yeah, for you.
Oh my lord, I gotta go change my setting. I'm so sorry. Sometimes I'll be slow to respond because I have to come up with something and then sometimes by the time I think of it, I forget. I'm really bad about that.
Oh, same.
But if I'm in a conversation with someone that I don't want to say is heated because that's just not me. If I'm in an important conversation with someone and I see that, it'll send me into a spiral. Or if I see the red receipts, that's what we should have had on here. Red typing receipts. And red receipts.
Same kind
it's
of
all kind of all encompassing.
Yep. Yeah. I'm really bad at responding to people. Like what I do is
she's worse than me.
No, I'm so bad. So this is what I do. And this is what it's just like it spirals. Mm-hmm. You know? I have like I save all of my like unread. I mean I've read them, but like all of my responded messages into one day and then I go and like respond to everyone on one day. And then it loads right back up because everyone like immediately responds, and then I get overwhelmed and I'm like, no, I gotta do it. You know
okay,
what I mean?
This is a side segment.
Yeah.
How many messages, unopened messages, do you have?
25.
I have 20. So we're around the same.
It's gotten to like 100 and...
The group chats?
These are not from group chats.
Oh, shoot. The group chats be messing me up.
No, for real.
Be ping after ping.
No, it's really bad. That's something actually in my New Year's resolutions. Yeah. I was like, girl, you got to get better at doing, like, you have to respond to people. They're annoyed at you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe they're not.
It's, speaking from someone who's on the other end of that, I know you. So it's like, I know it isn't anything. Like, I know it's just, your brain is bing, 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 all over the place. So I'd never, like, take it personally. Mm-hmm. But we're definitely similar in that way. Yeah. But she's a little bit worse than me.
Hey, at least I know.
All right.
Okay, moving on to...
relationship micro tears.
We need to talk, or you send a double text. We need to talk.
You think we need to talk is worse?
Yes.
Sometimes I get a little anxious after doubling back.
And they don't respond?
Yeah.
Okay, like, doubling back, what's, like, the time frame from the first one to the second one?
Right away.
Girl!
Just kidding.
I feel like it's not that deep to double text.
Yeah. I definitely think that we need to talk.
Yeah.
Is probably worse.
Just because, like, I mean, I might have, like, a different perspective. If I got that, like... today,
yeah, like as someone I've never been in a relationship, as someone who's been in a relationship, how far would that send you into a spiral if Harry texted that to you?
I would say, was it something I bought on our shared card? like, I don't, if, like, we need to talk, I don't think it would be, like, talking about what most people in, like, a newer relationship, when they, like, hear we need to talk. Like
the we need to talk breaking up type conversation?
I would be like,
oh, what did I buy?
What did I buy?
What did I accidentally put on the share?
You know what? Okay, we went to get pho yesterday.
Uh-huh.
When we were checking out, they were like, together or separate? And we're like...
I hate that question.
No, for real. We're like, together? But like, whatever, they ask it every time.
And sis.
That... We were like, how funny would it be if we said separate and then we each got out our credit cards that are linked to the same credit card account?
Just to make things easier.
No, but that's how I would interpret it. Again, it's scarier than sending a double text.
Yeah.
But I send like 5 texts.
That's true. Yeah, I'm the queen of that.
Yeah, I'm like,
mine's like
unfinished thoughts.
Yep, unfinished thoughts. You're on to the next part of the conversation in your head. Like, yeah. Okay.
Saying I love you first, or when they respond with K. When they respond with K.
You think? Yeah. Is worse than saying I love you first?
Wait, so if I said it first.
If you said I love you, like the anxiety of you saying I love you first and not knowing what they're going to say back. Yeah, I think that is like actually, a huge anxiety for people.
Yeah. I agree. All right. Next theme, social situations.
Mm-hmm. I think this arguably might be the worst for me.
Listening to people sing you happy birthday or not recognizing someone who knows you.
The happy birthday it's a specific anxiety and awkwardness. Mm-hmm. It's like, what do you just sit there and smile? You sing along. Like, I'm grateful for it, but I don't want it to be happening.
I feel like not recognizing someone is worse. No, like, 100%.
You think?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
You're going to knock off a first seed. That's an upset.
You thought happy birthday?
I could go either way. I'm really good at remembering faces. So even if I don't know their name, I'll still remember, like, oh, we met at a certain point. So normally I can kind of play it off.
I still get what's your name again? That. I hate asking that question. I feel like that's more of an anxiety for me.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
I could go either way.
I'm gonna sing you happy birthday.
One time my friend took me I went to her hometown for her birthday. It was a group of us. She took me to a train-themed restaurant.
Hey, I'm so in.
Where the birthday celebration is just the most obscene thing you've ever seen. Like, there's Texas Roadhouse, where they make you sit on the saddle. And then there's this train junction place.
They make you sit on a train?
No. But it felt like that. It felt like you were sitting on a train in the middle of the restaurant. Basically. It was so awkward. The staff like come over and sing to you. My friends were singing to me. I think it might have been more embarrassing that we were at the train restaurant though. So it was a bunch of things. But I digress. I think not recognizing somebody, that could advance.
All right. Walking into a party alone or hug or handshake confusion. Hug or handshake confusion.
You think so?
For me, yeah. But also...
Ooh, that is a toss-up for me.
Actually, nah.
Walking into a party by yourself is just the most... It's a scary thing.
Okay, I think of a specific moment in high school. Because I don't know. I transferred into, like, the school I graduated from pretty late, like halfway through junior year. So I didn't really know anyone. And I was invited to someone's grad party. And, like, everyone has established friendships or whatever. And I, like, convinced myself to go. I'm like, I really don't want to go because I don't really know anyone. Yeah. Like, I know who they are, but they don't know who I am because I'm the new kid. Yeah. And I remember the anxiety that I felt walking into that house was like, I feel like I don't belong here. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And I was alone.
That's like, honestly big ups for you going because I wouldn't go. That's how bad my anxiety is. Even, like, if we were going to a concert. And I'd have to meet friends there. The anxiety of going there myself, waiting in line, going through security, trying to find my friends in a sea of a million people. Like, yeah, it's something for me. But also the hug or handshake confusing is a whole other level of awkward.
I think it also depends on the situation, too. Like, if it's a business thing, like, that I get really anxious about.
I don't know why you would hug somebody at a business thing. So normally that's pretty safe. Or I'm not shaking anybody's hand.
Handshakes.
I won't shake anybody's hand.
I also don't really like hugs.
Yeah, same.
So.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay. Walking into a party alone is the winner here. Yeah. Okay, next category. Life admin chaos, card declines, or wrong food order dread.
So the wrong food order is if you're at a restaurant and something doesn't come correct, you're having to address the wait staff and be like, hey, this isn't right. Can I get it replaced? Or you choose to just choke down your food.
That's what I usually do.
That's what I do.
But also, I've worked in food service and, like, I apologize, like, profusely if I ever have to, like, send anything back. I think card declining is
card declining is a struggle.
You're like, what? Like,
especially if you're at a cashier where there's a person and not a self-checkout. It doesn't happen as much anymore, but in high school for sure. Oh. My thing was card declining.
Nope. It's just like, why do they have to announce it? You know, like, ma'am, your card declined.
Like, I can see it on the screen.
Yeah. You don't have to say that to the entire store. Damn. I feel like card declining is more anxiety-inducing.
Anxiety-inducing and embarrassing.
Oh, yeah.
And if my card is declining in public, like, I'm thinking about it.
And I'm like, I swear I'm not broke. I swear
I'm not broke. I just have no money on my card. Being broke is a mindset.
Usually when it's happened to me, it's because, like, there's something wrong with the chip.
Something wrong with the chip, something wrong with the bank. That happened to me
my God, yeah.
last year. I think Wings Financial was having, like, a huge malfunction. And it was on payday. And I was like, I know that I got some cash in here. Yeah. But it was declining at TJ Maxx. I said, excuse me. I got important people to see, important things to buy. Yep. You need to start working again, please. Yeah, I think that's definitely, that one would advance.
All right. Last one. Life and chaos. Yep. WebMD your symptoms, or boss says, do you have a minute?
Ooh. This one is tough. For me, I have one in my head that would advance, but I'm hypochondriac. I've been Googling the heck out of my symptoms. I'll be the first to admit it.
I do the same thing, but also I feel like I'm not right any time that I'm, like, WebMDing.
See, I was right. Yeah. There's been a couple times. Except the one time.
Say it. Say it.
One time, This is sad. It was during the George Floyd trials, and I was like locked in watching the trials, and it had sent me into like a prolonged panic attack that had lasted for like more than 24 hours. Because it was like you're just watching.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
That happen over and over. And it just, it sent me into a panic attack. And I was like, why are my legs and my chest hurting? So my mom said, you need to go to the ER. And I was Googling, like, I think I might have a pulmonary embolism.
Not the pulmonary embolism.
Yeah. So I went in and they did a chest x-ray, EKG. They scanned my legs with an ultrasound. Because I was like, my legs are hurting. I'm worried I have a blood clot somewhere. And at the end, I found out, it was a prolonged panic attack. And my panic attack symptoms manifest in like physical, like my body will start hurting, my chest will start hurting, stuff like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's really fun.
So this is your signs. Don't WebMD your symptoms.
No. I'm still going to do it. I feel like for me, mine is boss says, do you have a minute? Again, with the older sister thing, I'm very like anxious about work.
Yeah.
And if I'm doing good enough or not.
You just want to perform at your best. Yeah, I get that.
And so when this happens, like it's happened before, but it's never anything bad. But like my mind automatically is like, oh my God, I'm getting fired. Hey, if you're my boss and watching this.
It's an unnecessary anxiety. There's different ways that you could address.
She's fine. She's fine. I'm like, you could give
boss, be nice to her.
Like, no, she's so nice.
Kidding.
I love my boss. But like anything without any context, I'm like,
yeah. And that could go for anything. Like your parents.
Do you have a minute?
Do you have a minute? Yeah. Or however they would like address me back in the day. I'm trying to think of how my mom would. Something that she would say.
Tessa May.
Oh, my mom would be like, she'd text me, come up here. Oh. And she still does that. She'll be like, come up here. Oh. And I'll be like, okay.
Isn't anything bad ever?
What did I do?
Yeah. But it's like never anything bad, right?
When I was a kid, for sure it was.
Oh, yeah.
For sure. But now, no. Mm-hmm. That's just her go-to. I think I've never had a situation with the boss scenario, but I could see the anxiety for that. And if that were to happen to me, panic.
Yeah, no.
So for sure, I think that one could advance. That's another upset.
Okay, now we start to whittle this down. Back to phone panic. Accidentally liking an old photo or seeing typing, then it disappears. Old photo.
Yeah.
I
think so.
I don't think we really have to explain that one. Relationship micro-terrors. We need to talk or saying I love you first.
I guess I defer to you on this one because I don't have any experience in that.
I think we need to talk is probably... You think? Yeah.
The anxiety of saying I love you first. Not knowing what they're going to say back.
Whatever happens, happens. You know what I mean?
That's not the Elise I know. Yeah, all right.
Just because, like, we need to talk could be anything.
Yeah.
And, like, I don't like that.
That's true.
Okay, social situations. Not recognizing someone who knows you or walking into a party alone. Walking into a party alone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I would go with. That is just a whole different anxiety for me.
For life admin, card declines or boss says, do you have a minute?
I think it has to be the card decline.
Yes. Because it's just embarrassing when it happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Just like, that's just a struggle. Like, there's no other word for it. A struggle bus.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. We're down to the wire here.
All right. This is the final four.
Accidentally liking an old photo or we need to talk. Oh, this one's hard.
I'm leaning more towards the we need to talk.
Yeah. Everyone stalks everyone. Let's just be so real. But, like, we need to talk is so, like, personal. Do you know what I mean?
It's personal, yeah.
I would say the thing that causes more anxiety inside of you.
Yeah.
Okay. Walking into a party alone or card declines?
I think mine...
Because you could
for me, it's just, I won't go to the party. Like, the anxiety's that bad. So, I think the party.
I agree. And then card declines, you're never going to see that person again. Do you know what I mean?
Just in my dreams when it haunts me.
All right, we've got We Need to Talk or Walking into a Party Alone.
Our championship.
I think it's still We Need to Talk.
I think if you polled everyone that watches this, they'd probably say We Need to Talk.
Yeah. Do you agree?
Mm-hmm.
All right. And honestly, this can go for like any relationship. Like a romantic relationship. Yeah. Friendship. All right, we have our winner. Comment below if this is also
This is what you would have picked. So, or where your bracket would have went.
Yep. So the winner of Miss Unnecessary Cortisol 2026 is...
We Need to Talk.
Okay.
All right, cool. Well, thanks for playing. This was exciting.
Yeah, this was so fun.
Next week we'll have a different topic.
Yeah.
Something fun.
I think I will actually, for the first time in my life, actually fill out a bracket for March Madness.
Yeah, March Madness starts the 15th, I think.
Okay, then yeah, we'll have to do that next week.
So next week.
I thought it would be fun to look at Reddit stories.
I'm scared. I've never been on Reddit, but I've heard scary things. It's kind of unhinged, is what I've heard.
Yep. Whoa. This is crazy.
Oh God, I'm scared.
Okay. So the title of this one is Boyfriend and I Selling Home Because I Found Out About His Wife. Yeah, no,
That's so crazy because I just saw a TikTok, but it was the reverse.
Oh.
Okay, so let me explain the TikTok and then we'll get into this.
Yeah.
The TikTok that I saw, I don't know if it was satire or not. Sometimes I have a hard time distinguishing if it is fake or not. Mm-hmm. It was a lady in the kitchen cutting up an apple, and her husband was talking to her, and they have kids. And she had just found out that he was cheating on her, mm-hmm. and that the mistress is pregnant and just got evicted. Oh. She had just got evicted. And the guy had the nuts to ask the wife if the lady that he was having an affair with could move in with, and they have kids.
Absolutely not. What the?
Yeah. Like and that's where I was like, the audacity. Do men have the audacity? No, they like that.
That is insane.
Like, the audacity of that.
That's crazy.
Is insane.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Holy
all right.
Shit.
Yeah. All right, let's get into it. I'm nervous.
I, 34 female, bought a home 3 years ago with my boyfriend, 38 male. We lived there with my son, our combined 4 dogs, and a cat until 6 months ago everything changed. He works out of town during the summer, and I noticed some of the stories he was telling me about his trips weren't adding up. I started getting a gut feeling and confronted him where he just called me insecure and jealous. Gaslight City population me. I tried shaking it off, and then I saw his ex, who he told me he was no contact with, commenting on his profile picture. I went to bed that night and was feeling pretty low and unsure about how to shake this feeling. That night in my dream, a specific box in a storage room full of 35 boxes and totes came to me. I woke up the next morning and looked through the box. It was full of honeymoon pictures, wedding night pictures, etc. I didn't mention this earlier, but this man told me our entire relationship that he had never been married. This time, I didn't even trust him to tell the truth. I went straight to a background check to get it myself. I found out this man wasn't just married in the past, but he's currently still married. I own a house with him. In my state, she has legal rights to half of my home. I was appalled. That's crazy. Okay. I confronted him about the pictures, and he was only focused on me invading his privacy. He said the marriage was fake and only to appease his religious family. I said no words and showed him the background check, and he just made fun of me for being in middle school and being jealous. This happened 5 months ago, and I have spent my life savings on legal fees to finally get him to agree to a buyout and leave me and my son alone to heal and live in peace. I get to keep the house and some of my pride, knowing that he cannot lie to me ever again. This was a long-winded but small example of all his lies in the past. He got caught Snapchatting a stripper and told me it was his cousin. Damn, that's crazy. He showed my boudoir photos to his coworkers and made fun of me for being fat. I'm not, but he is medically overweight. He told me he can talk to anyone he wants because I text my ex, as in my son's father, and only text about my son's basic needs or pick up drop off, normal stuff. He has a ring in his safe that he only pulled out when we were fighting to show me what I could have if I stopped being so unhappy and insecure. Oh my God, the audacity of men. I write this to you from a hotel bed while I wait for my loan to close in 20 days. Then he can be legally removed from the home I had hoped to spend with him forever. Has anyone been through this? Were you able to love again? What?
So do we think when you are going to marry somebody, it should be required
to have a
background check?
Yes.
Because that is like the level of deception that this lady experienced here, and I think is not uncommon to experience.
Yeah. The audacity of men, for real.
Like let's break that down. So he was married.
Yes.
Didn't tell her. Mm-hmm. Gaslit her and was basically self-projecting.
Yeah.
To be like, oh, you're in the wrong because you're messaging your baby's father.
Yeah. About normal things about drop off.
But I'm going to have a whole life.
Yeah.
Who has a whole life that I'm not going to tell you about.
Legal rights to the home that they're in.
Which I'm like, what state?
No.
Some Alabama.
For real.
Idaho. It has to be a state like that. I'm really curious at what state it is.
That's just crazy.
And then that is a small man. That is what a small man looks like.
Yeah. To
be doing that much damage and then to feel the need to tear your significant other down more is that
crazy. There is an update.
Is there? Mm-hmm. Oh God, I'm scared.
Reading back through the thread is a little jarring given what happened since I posted.
Oh my goodness.
Oh boy. In late February, I was at the house and we were making decisions about mutually acquired property and things got heated. I went to my office to pack a bag and leave and he assaulted me. Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Damn. I called the cops to report it. They came back and took pictures of my wounds and bruises. They explained it was a mandatory arrest and he went to jail for 4 days. Should have been longer.
4 days.
I got a restraining order and have been packing his belongings in preparation for his brother to move his stuff out since he can't legally be on the property now. His belongings will be picked up in 2 days. I go into the title company and sign loan documents in 3 days. The loan will fund a week from today. We have a court on April 6th. The nightmare is almost over. Oh my God.
This poor lady. She's been through the ringer.
I hope after April 6th, it's in the past.
Yeah, for real.
She doesn't have to deal with him ever again.
I know that hopefully. This is like super serious and domestic violence is serious. If there wasn't a restraining order, what would, and this is hypothetical. Mm-hmm. Obviously, safety is the first priority, but in an imaginary world, what would you do to get your lick back at this guy?
I honestly think I would sell the house. After I get the loan, I would sell the house and move.
You could do, it's imaginary. You could do anything to this man. To embarrass him, to get your lick back, what are you doing? If men can go low, I might go lower.
I, just to like be annoying, when I'm packing all of his things up, I would take a seam ripper and like all of the seams and the hems and stuff.
That's what I'm talking.
I would just make all of the clothes like slightly
just mess them up.
Yeah. Like,
and then it's like, why are we giving any of his stuff back?
For real.
Burn it.
For real.
Actually, sell it.
No, yeah. That's how you do it. You sell it.
Sell it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what I would do. In an imaginary world, I might sleep with his dad.
Oh.
And his grandpa.
Oh.
And record it. Yeah. And send it to him.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. Like, it just, I don't know what could like embarrass him and just make him feel like, you know?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what else. Nair in his shampoo and conditioner and his 3-in-1.
Mm-hmm. Hair dye in his shampoo.
Hair dye. Mm-hmm. Something grimy. Oh.
What?
If I had a significant other, I wish this woman had, if she was paying for his car, or they were like joint, stop paying the car so it gets repossessed.
But would it be under her credit?
Probably. But would it be worth it?
Valid.
Or
sell the car.
Leave. Something to get your lick back.
Yeah.
Comment below what you would do in this situation to get back at this person. You can't let him get away with all that.
For real.
But that's just personally me. I'm sure this lady was like, I just want to be done. And that's so valid. But if you were in this situation and you were a little bit devious and you had a little bit of resentment, what would you do?
What would you do?
Yeah.
I like the seam ripper idea.
Seam ripper is fantastic.
Because it's like low stakes, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's annoying. Like all of his like dress shirts that he has to wear to work, I would just like put little holes in them.
Take off the buttons.
Yes. Okay, this wraps up episode 3.
Episode 3. Like I said, if 3 is your favorite number, you are obligated to
legally
like
required.
And subscribe and follow our podcast. Episodes every week.
Send us some unhinged Reddit stories, please.
Yeah.
Don't get too crazy with it.
We're just innocent little girls, so don't get too crazy. But again, we want to hear some scandalous stuff.
Some juicy stuff. We appreciate all of the people who are listening in on this. One day we'll blow up.
One day.
Watch us.
Manifesting. All right.
Thank
you for watching.
We'll see you later.
Bye.